Hello people, in this lecture I will teach you about a really useful data annotation, which is a data annotation called remote. Let's see an example of usage. Remote is a kind of data annotation that you can use for reach a controller and has some more specific validations, like let's say a remote for checking if the email is available. Is email available? Let's say the controller will be the user controller, and the error message will be this email is already in use. So in the controller user, we will have to create an action called is email available. Let's reach this, and in the user controller, let's create an action called is email available. Let's create it. But first, we'll have to create a dummy data. I've just created this one. Existing emails in the real world, we would call the database, check if it exists. If exists one or more registers, we will call the user, but we have this silly example. In the parameter of the method, we have to say the name of the property, that is email. If existing emails contains the email that I'm sending, I will return a JSON saying the email. I return a JSON saying the email is already in use. If it's not, I will just return true. Return a JSON with the value of okay. Let's see it in practice. I will put an endpoint here. We already have the client-side validation, so we don't have to post our data to see this in practice. Let's see. Let's copy the email test at example.com. Let's put it here. You see, I've reached my endpoint. My email is test at example.com. Yes, it contains, so it will return the JSON saying the email is already in use. If I change it to 2, I will reach my endpoint, my action again, and now this is valid. This is really powerful and useful in the real life, in the real work, and I hope you enjoyed this lecture. See you again in the next lecture.